Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I am back like I said I would be, and we're kind of in an interesting place with stream because um, we need to take down C4, right? But he's really, really hard. And I was wondering if we could have the help of a little guy called Yojimbo. Um, and I'm not sure. I think I want to warm up today by giving Yojimbo a couple of tries. What do y'all think? While we wait for everybody to just trickle in, see if we can't beat Yojimbo. Um, and if we give it, like 4 or 5 solid tries and we're not really making any progress, I suppose we're gonna have to like really sit down and figure out our C4 layout. Um, I have determined, just based off of like reviewing the information we learned last time, that C4 is going to have to involve the eater abilities in some capacity in order for us to survive, because we're never going to be able to. We are going to have to C4 ourselves. Welcome in, Fruitoon. Um, we are able to produce fire and lightning and water eater, but it looks like only once each. And so we're going to have to be really careful. And I think Cornbird already has Ice Eater because I think he got it dropped from. Yeah, he does. He got it dropped from something. And so as Seymour rotates his elements, we're going to have to rotate our party. I think is going to have to be the strategy. But before that, let's warm up with Yojimbo. I want to see if we can't get that moving, because a little bit of extra juice sure is going to help us with C4, and it'll give time for everybody to come in and say hi at this new... I do like this Sunday stream time, so at this new Sunday stream time. Hope y'all have been doing great. Doing okay. My work gets pretty busy around this time of the term, but it keeps me busy, I suppose.
Forgive me. I was too young.
Try not to ruin my lipstick too much when I drink my water today. Unfortunately, we are going to have to watch this cutscene every time that we die, and it doesn't look like the modder shortened this one, but this one's not too long. It's one of the reasons I'm not going to want to try this battle repeatedly.
There is no human left in you now, is there?
There really isn't. Nope. I think Kamari just said no and unsent, so he would just, like, have something to do in that cutscene.
Allow me to perform my last duty to you. My last as your guardian.
But let's give it a shot. We know that his overdrive works in reverse, so his overdrive goes up if you hit him, but you want to keep it at maximum, because if he has any turn where it is not at maximum, he's going to immediately end the fight with Zanlato, which is kind of an interesting little quirk. So we are just going to have to be on it. Fortunately, he starts with a full overdrive, so that gives us some time to do a little bit of buffing. 1.5 to lightning. Okay. I do want to try to lessen some of the damage that he's doing, especially to... I can't remember if he can be slowed, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Damn. Can he be poisoned? Probably. Yeah, good. I would also like him to be mental broken, please. So let's do that. Oh. If this hits, that'd be huge. Give it a shot. Man. Okay. Fuck! Well, there's only one thing to do to prevent the fight just immediately ending right here, and that's just double casting Thundaga. Yep. Good. I don't like that, but... Alright, note to self, do not bring Auron in that early in the fight. Can we speed this up, please? We already know what's going on here. Okay. Hello, Barnabas. Welcome in. Thanks for the 3-stream watch streak. We are warming up with a few attempts on Yojimbo before returning to C4, because if I can beat Yojimbo, we do have that much more sauce for C4. But I'm only going to give it a try a few times. I don't know why the auto is still there, but because we went to go check out Lord Ochu. I am, yes. And so, I changed my little thing. So type !holiday to receive the fundraiser link. It is going to link you to my PayPal, but anything that I receive in that PayPal between November and December, I'm going to divide, and I'm going to send some of it to my city's food bank, and I'm going to send some of it to the campus that I work at's food bank as well. So I would really appreciate any donations, especially as you may have heard, even overseas, that food stamp benefits are set to be delayed or expire for some people coming up soon, and so this holiday season I want to try to help. So anything that anyone donates should go directly into that bar that is sitting to my left if you're looking at me. I have to point to my right to point to it.
It's you,
and I cannot skip through this cutscene. It is possible that we just do not have the sauce to beat Yojimbo just yet. But I have a feeling that within the post-game, Yojimbo's going to be the first target. So all we would really have is a few more Slevels, unless for whatever reason the mod allows us to keep the Slevels from the Jekt Yevon fights, but I don't see how. And so I figured it was worth a shot right now.
There is no human left in you now.
But I don't see how. So at best, we'd only have a few more Slevels, and then we'd be back here anyway.
Allow me to perform my last duty to you.
So I have to be really careful with my first few turns, and we also know that he is immune to, he's immune to slow, so that's not going to be a valid thing. Yeah, we know. Get out here already. Okay. Stiga for sure. Okay. I do not have the Mei Yojimbo. I really don't. But we are certainly going to give it a shot. Well, Lulu's already doing max damage, so we actually don't need Auron to do that. I think what I do need Auron to do, however, is Sentinel, actually. So that's going to be my strat this time. Because Lulu is already doing the max damage with her magic. I noticed it last time. So one of these is going to be Bio. And one of these is going to be Thundaga. I love that he gets 6/6/6/6 damage if you poison him. It's cute. Yep. Good. Nice! Okay, we're gonna do the same thing we did with Untileska, I think. But in order for his thing to not expire, in order for us to basically not immediately die, we have to keep doing damage to him. So, let's see what we can do here. I wonder if this works? Because if not, it should still... If it doesn't work, it should still damage him, so that'll help. Damn. Well, at least the attempt got us something. Okay. He is fast, and he is immune to slow, so we're gonna have to work around that. Yep, good. Lulu's already doing the cap. That's good. That's all we can ask for. Good. Nice. Oof. Okay. I don't think we have the sauce for this one yet, gamers. I'm avoiding C4. We can't avoid him any longer. So we're gonna have to be really careful with our eaters, because we can do it once per person. So let's see. I think we could also have the reverse strategy of giving all of them to Lulu. That is a thought. That is a thought, actually. Give them all to Lulu except Ice, because she's gonna be our main damage dealer anyway, right? So, like, that might be what we do. Obviously, we're gonna do like we did before. We're gonna navigate ourselves back to the save sphere. We're going to, save there, and then we're going to, let me talk to Sid. And then we're going to, do our customizations, and then if that doesn't work out, we will just load the manual save and try again, as if we didn't spend any of the items. Gotta go back into Sin, and then we gotta go back through the little Sin garden, make our way back to Sin. That's okay, we already carved a way forward, we just gotta go back through. Okay. Look at him go, he's so fast. Oh, I did not get that one. Well, now I'm gonna go back around and get that one. I wonder if something's in there that'll be helpful to me. Could have sworn I went and got that other one. Huh. I could have sworn. What the heck? Well, now I want to go get that treasure chest. No? Can't go any further that way. I already got the one over here. Huh. What the hell? I must be missing something. That was a chest, but I already got it. Well, thank you for donating. Oh, it did pop up on my bar. I'm not sure if it's queued to the alerts, but I appreciate your donation anyway, Barnabas. It did pop up on my bar. I'm gonna have to mess with my alerts off stream, so thanks for letting me know. But thank you so much for donating. I really appreciate it. It's certainly going to go to families in my area that are in need for sure. Yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, I know that I know that the alerts aren't set up because I do them in a different program, and I didn't do it in there. Hey, I knew I was forgetting something, but I really, really appreciate your donation. I'm glad the bar's still working. We got a little bit of yellow. How the F do I get up there? Come on. Thank you so much, Barnabas. It's very generous. We really appreciate it. We'll make sure it goes to, you know, the bar will probably stay there as a collective donation, but probably every week I'll just donate because people need the money now, and I really appreciate it. What the hell, gamers? How do I get up there? FFX veteran finally encounters something she doesn't know? Like, what the heck? Alright, y'all are seeing that, right? So the implication would be that I'd have to come up from the other side. And so I go around and I try to go up to the other side, and Titus is moving at the speed of light. It's just this one. Aha! There we go. Soft shield. Earth? Stoneproof. Oh, that'll be huge in the future. Thank you, Carifian. I'm not sure if Seymour can petrify us. We haven't gotten that far in the fight yet, but... Okay. Save. So here's our new hard save. Let's see. So, if we have an open thing with Lulu, I'm kind of tempted to give her all of the eater abilities. At least for a first thought. Then again, we might not have a bangle that has enough empty spaces. We do have the ward. Like, maybe we can't give her all of them, but we might be able to give her 2. And that could be huge, actually. SOS Overdrive also. Okay, you know what? Let's give her a couple of them right here. Fire Eater, and then what would be next? I'm not actually sure. Fire and, like, let's lightning. Let's just go with that. We're gonna put Cornbird. We're gonna give it. He already has it. Although mentioned. I am gonna try this, but I'm also gonna see if Orin's Sentinel ability works. I don't think it does, because I think Sentinel would only work for, like, single target moves. Okay, fire and that, and then we need to give someone water, and my money's on Yuna. So, let's see if we can do that for Yuna as well. I know we did make her, like, oh! Duh. It's my Seymour ring. I remember that from Seymour 1. And it's auto haste, huge. Okay. Okay, moves. Then who wants waterproof? Or water eater. Who should get that? I hate to give anything to Waka gamers, you know that I do. I'm gonna give everyone else the wards, and then we're gonna think on this. Or this, honestly. Yeah, actually, yeah. We'll give everyone else the wards, except for... The wards will help. These are the ones I made for Seymour last time, if you remember, gamers. I'm wondering who should get it. Who should get Water Eater? Hey, Lingua! Scylla Sinslayer, I do like that. Welcome in, Lingua. You're just in time to, we're just in time for our first run of C4 for the day. We gave Lulu some Eater abilities, and that might help. And then I actually forgot that last time for Seymour we had made this for Yuna, so that's a no-brainer. And then Cornbird also has Ice Eater on him. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. You're also just in time for, we're doing a holiday drive, over here. And any money that I get from this, it is going to go into my PayPal, just so I don't dox myself with my city and where I'm giving it to, but I'm giving 2/3 to my city's central food bank system, and then I am giving 1/3 to the campus that I work at's food bank system in response to SNAP benefits being delayed for quite a few people. So if anyone is at all able, we already received a very generous donation. Alerts do not work. I forgot to set them up, but any donation will appear in that bar. I still feel like I'm a very new streamer sometimes, even though I'm actually monetized. But I only stream once a week, and so I often forget. Like, oh, you need to actually, like, look at your OBS, you need to, like, look at your alerts, and I just keep forgetting to do that. Your death means your father's life. Okay, I did notice something from the last times we did it, and it's 2 things. 1, yes, I can manipulate Seymour's things, but 2, can do that. But, he will also do it himself every couple of turns. And so, I'm not really sure that that is worth, Yuna's already hasted, of course. I don't really know that it's worth the effort. But you know what? I'm gonna give everybody, Blaze anyway to help, because I know he's just gonna cast, like, a boatload of fire at us. I'm also gonna give Lulu Shell for anything that she doesn't just absorb. No, the only person right now that needs that is Cornbird. Okay. So, we're gonna double cast, we're gonna do Bio, and then we're also going to do Blizzard, because he starts off with a Blizzard weakness. Yep. Okay. And then we are going to have Yuna cast Shell on Cornbert. Although, I don't know if that's as important as... There. I mean, he still attacks next, but... Shit! Yes, but Lulu's going to survive, so I'm not too worried. In fact... That's fine. What?! Neighbors, he didn't do that at all last week! Okay. So we're gonna have to turn at least one of his things. Okay. Okay. We can do that. We can do that 100%. Okay. That's absurd, actually. He didn't do that at all last time. I know, yay, new move. He did not do that at all. Alright. I think the armors are good. I think they helped. So we'll just go from the auto. I do think they helped. I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to just move at least one of his things so that he does not do that. Because I wonder if he only does Ultima if he has all 4 things aligned.
Don't you ever give up? Sin has chosen me. I am part of Sin. I am one. If Sin, I will learn to control it.
Nope.
From within. I have
all the time in the world.
Since you were gracious enough to dispose of Yunalesca, the only means of destroying Sin
is forever gone. Now nothing can stop us. All the time in the world, TikTok, Spy Kids 4 reference. Y'all, Fruitin and I watched Shark Boy and Lava Girl the other night. What a movie. What an experience that movie is. There were so many things that I was just like... Things just kept happening in that movie. Is it really? I did not actually know that. Let's see. Seymour's already fairly slow, so I'm actually going to use Yuna's first turn and see her funny animation when we hit this. Okay. That moved it. Okay. And then... we're going to poison him. And then we're going to also Blizzaga him. I see. I had no idea that's where that originally came from. Power Break. Yuna, for some fucking reason. Good. Yes. Yeah. Oh. What? Okay, still nothing, but like, how did I get all those statuses on me? Still nothing. You can hit me with fire all you want, Seymour. You hit me with thunder, too. Okay. Yep. That one is water, I think. And I have one move. Oh boy. He also has an overdrive. Fuck me. Yeah. Good. Yep. Yeah. Oh wait, Titus is Ice Eater. And Yuna has Ice Proof. Okay, that could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. Okay, I have determined he will only do this if his things are all aligned. This is a good fact to know. It's basically to make sure that you are moving his things. Okay. I'm okay with that. So he'll only do it if all four are the same color. He will do 4 moves per turn. If we remember. I do think we can replace Yuna with Waka on the first turn, or just put Waka on the field. And have him do Silence, because that'll make Seymour do Silence Proofify, which will give us some time to set ourselves up. We learned that last time, too.
Don't you... Sin, I am part of...
Would you ever give up? I don't think he does, gamers. I really don't. Today might be an all Seymour Omnis day, and we are going to roll with it. And we're gonna have a good time together. Hopefully we've already raised some money for people in need. And just have a good time with it for a couple of hours before I just, like, want to throw my controller through them on it. Well, we can. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Good. Go, Waka! Yep. And then I'm gonna do the same thing, and then it's gonna make Seymour waste his first turn by casting Silence Proofify. So, because he's gonna heal himself anyway when he does that, I'm actually only going to cast, Just Bio. No double cast. Oh, he only heals his MP. I guess I could have done damage. That's alright. Okay. Now, we need to move one of his things. Good. Okay. And then... might as well get one of them off. And we're actually going to cast Slow on Seymour. Okay. Gotta do all the damage, essentially. Although... Lulu's not dying in this round anyway, I might as well have her do a bit more damage. We're gonna have Yuna in here because she's fireproofed, and we're actually gonna have her protect herself because I've noticed he is literally always doing, he always does it in the middle person. I mean, now that I do this, he's gonna kill Lulu immediately, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Okay. Hi, Allie, welcome in. Oh, we're gonna have the same thing happen again, where Lulu's just gonna repeatedly get healed by this. Yep. Again, doesn't do anything to me, Seymour. Doesn't do anything to me, Seymour. Doesn't do anything to me, Seymour. Then his thingies are all gonna rotate. Yep. I have one Mega Phoenix. We're gonna find out if... This actually is ice, as we learned last time. So at minimum, we want Cornbird to be alive. We're looking at C4, Allie. What are you talking about? This is C4. If anyone can hit it... Does that mean Lulu could, in theory, hit it? Because if Lulu hits that and then does the Mega Phoenix, we're actually gonna be fine. Good, it hit. Okay. Okay. And then does the Mega Phoenix, we're actually gonna be completely fine. Because Lulu... Or because Titus is ice-proof. So... Cornbird has Ice Eater. So... Yep. Whoa! Alright. He didn't move his things. That's good for us. That did get Seymour into the wheel game. It's really bad, actually. No, Ice Eater, it needs to be Cornbird. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna see if this works. It might. Doesn't do anything. Fuck. Well, one thing has to be done. Alright, I am crossing so many fingers. Please hit, please hit, please hit, please hit. Oh! Lucky us. Okay. Rewards are helping. Okay. Please hit, please work, I know. He's gonna go to water after that, okay. I'm learning Seymour's cycle, too. Okay, okay. Okay. My problem right now is I just need to say my problem out loud. I think I need to prioritize hitting him with full break sooner. I think. Because the problem is just that he's doing entirely too much damage for me to keep up with. And I have to be able to, like, science my way around that one.
Don't you... Sin, I am part of... Sin, I will learn to control...
We're gonna make him do Silence Proofify again.
I have all the time in the world.
That does give us some time.
Since you were gracious enough to dispose of Unaleska.
Right, that doesn't do anything. Can't skip this.
Destroying Sin is forever gone.
Now nothing can stop us.
Nothing can stop us.
Well, we can.
Well, but you should.
Okay. Okay. Oh, right, Haystiga didn't hit Waka. Oh, that shit sucks. Okay, this will buy us some time. I hope he does Power Break to Waka in the middle, because Waka will take it. Oh no, right, he's gonna do this, never mind. Okay. Okay. Hornbird has Ice Eater, but he doesn't have any other elemental protection. So we might actually want to get him out of here, because Yuna has Fireproof. We taught her slow. That does move his turn. Okay. I'm gonna put Orin in Sentinel mode just to see what it does in this fight. Lulu has Fire Eater, so we don't have to worry about her unless she gets hit with the breaks. This makes her magic stronger, so why not? And then we're actually gonna bring Yuna back, and we're gonna have her put Shell on Orin, so he takes even less damage. And then we're just gonna double cast and hope for the best. So we're gonna do Blizzaga twice and hope for the best. Uh-huh. Good! Okay. That's big, actually. Okay. At minimum, Lulu and Yuna are gonna survive. That's okay. That's alright. Fuck, I forgot to... Oh, that was perfect, but I forgot to move one of his things. Ah. Damn. Alright, gamers, we're getting there. It's gonna be like it's gonna be like the first Seymour, where we have to learn the first few turns, get that locked down, and then we'll start making some progress. I'm in too high of spirits today to not. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Only change would be putting Waka in the starting party. That's it. In fact, I'm gonna do this so that the autosave overrides itself. I hate that it's this cutscene every single time. I think so, and that's why he's here.
Don't you? Sin, I am part of.
But Seymour thinks that he is controlling Sin, and he thinks that he has the ability to learn to control it. He doesn't. We know that he doesn't, because we know how Sin is actually controlled. Have to have high spirits for the C4. We have to, gamers, because we had to have high spirits for C1, and that's eventually what gave us the victory.
Well, we can.
Okay. The only thing we forgot to do is move one of his things. He will cast Ultima if all 4 of his things are aligned. By all means, try! Your death means your father's life! Really great line, honestly. We're gonna be hearing it a lot. If I have time to cast aim, I might as well. I think. Well. Better to be safe. Actually. We're gonna do that. Do I have time? I don't. Okay. Reach forward. do I want Cornbird to do it? No, I actually think I want Cornbird to do this. Yep. And then we are going to hit one of the guys. Just any of them. Good. That was a crit, damn, wasted on that. Okay. And then we learned that this actually works, so we're gonna get Lu or Yuna back in here in place of Waka. Okay. And I moved one of his things, so he is not just gonna end our lives by casting Ultima. We're gonna get Yuna in here. And for whatever spells may hit Orin, we're gonna have him take less damage, if at all possible. So, okay, let's do it. Yep. Good. And then Fire's gonna do absolutely nothing to Lulu or Yuna. Good. Oh, but Brimstone did hit Lulu. Kiss. Gamers, I feel like I don't understand this. Am I stupid? Like, I feel like I don't understand what's happening. He did not do armor break before. Nothing. Keep trying, by all means. What? Hello? Gamers? I can't do anything. Nothing does anything. Are we stuck? Why? Does this still work? It doesn't. Damn. Well, we're gonna have to do this. I have to quit and reboot the game. That's right. Although, what does this do? Oh, no, I don't need to do that. Turbo, yeah. Auto battle. Yeah, the Ursula method, for sure. Why do I have this down? Let's set that up just a little bit more. Well, we're gonna have to manually quit out of the game and reload it, but it's gonna be blank on y'all's screen for a minute, and then it might show up weird over here when we reboot it, but... Well... Give me a minute to reboot the game, folks. See if it even wants to reboot. Uh-oh. Are we crunching? We might be. Hold on, gamers. Give me a second. Because, for whatever reason, if I have the controller plugged in when the game starts, the game immediately shifts itself. We're gonna relax. We're gonna give it a second to boot up. I cannot believe Seymour froze our game. Yeah, it's gonna look like that for a second. Hold on. Come over here. There we go. And then, now I can plug in my controller. And it's gonna do the error screen again, but this time I can actually X out of it. Or not, or it just freezes the game again. Nope, there we go. Back to normal. I'm not counting that as a death. You know what? Seymour did not technically kill me. Alright, he cheated and ended the game. Yeah, what a cheater. That one does not go on my death counter. Okay. Okay. I'm actually... I actually feel like maybe I should give this back to Orin, because I keep getting hit with a bunch of status effects. You know? He cast Crashiga, he sure did. I'm wondering if I give this back to Orin. Although if he gets hit with the status effects, I don't really care, I just need him to live. Let's just start here. Just like we have been. Oh my goodness. You know what, though? I just remember that Yuna can cast Hastiga, so I'm actually gonna replace... No, because Cornbert gives us first strike. We need Cornbert. But I can just immediately replace Cornbert with Yuna.
Don't you...
Alright. Let's try again. He cheated. We would not have won anyway. Let me be clear, gamers, but I am going to be pedantic. He did not technically kill us, so it does not count as a death.
Time in the world. Since you were gracious enough to dispose of Yunalesca, the only means of destroying sin is forever gone. Now nothing can stop us.
Nothing can stop us, that's right.
Well, we can.
I don't know, Cornbird. I don't know about that. I'm gonna do my best.
Your death means your father's life.
I didn't do my off-screen research. I wanted to give it at least another week's worth of tries by myself before I did that. So, there might be something I am just not thinking of. So anybody else who knows FFX, I would appreciate some advice for sure, if y'all have any, on how the fuck we're getting around this. I do think making him waste his first turn is a good move. Bio him. I don't want to waste FP, so I'll just do some damage to him. I was thinking about using a weaker spell to move one of the things, but we'll have time. Way to waste your turn, idiot! We'll have Waka. This one. Good. Okay. I'm just gonna keep Yuna where she is. I do wonder. Oh, but right now he absorbs fire, doesn't he? Yeah, so that's actually not gonna help us. It was a thought I had, though. Why not? Well, can she focus? Yes, she can. Alright, let's do that then. Okay. We're gonna go Sentinel mode. And then we're also gonna have Yuna cast Shell on him. Hopefully it'll help. Now we can double cast. If this boss works like I think it will, at minimum Lulu and Yuna will survive. So let's find out. Okay. Good. Yep. I do want to get Full Break cast on him, or at the very least Magic Break, because it'll make his spells do less damage. Okay. That was as good as I could have expected. Yep. Okay. Okay. That could have been a hell of a lot worse, gamers. Okay. And he's still on the fires, so I don't need to do anything else. However, everyone else is sleeping. I was gonna sleep through their turn. I wonder. I thought I had an item that maybe did that, but maybe not. Damn. Riku is pretty fast, though. But I would need remedies. And you know the only person who can do remedy that isn't Yuna is Kimahri. He's slow as shit, but I need Yuna to be awake, please. Okay. Now Yuna can heal Auron. Yuna can heal Auron again, frankly. See, I could go Sentinel mode. Break is tempting, but I'm gonna go Sentinel mode so I don't die. I'm going to attempt to give Kimahri a fighting chance. By doing this. Well. Good. Okay. Okay. Ah. Okay. We are lasting longer, gamers. You know, I appreciate y'all's company as we figure this out. I don't know why it insists on showing me the animation when I'm already dead. Feels mean. Magic Break is gonna do wonders, right? And if we can get Full Break to hit... I wonder. I have a kind of genuinely insane idea. But now is the time we just start thinking of insane ideas. My insane idea is actually... Okay, I have a plan. I really do. First, though, this is it! Now is the time to insane idea. You're so right. Damn. Damn it. Although... Oh, did I already do that? Does Corcoran already have Full Break? Yes, but the problem is I don't think he can use it. I don't think he has enough MP. He doesn't. He'd have to have half MP on. Which he does. Okay. Okay. My plan is taking shape. It is. Okay. Which means I don't need Auron in my starting lineup if Cornbird has it. The only reason that he hasn't had enough MP to do it is because of Hastega, frankly. I'll let y'all listen to a ranged battle with Seymour and see if you notice the difference. Well, this track has a lot of difference to it, but no, the Eater is probably better, huh? Let's see. Orin's here so that he can get a head start on Sentinel. And him getting hit with aim isn't the worst thing either. Okay, we're going with this.
Don't you ever give up? Sin.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is on my first turn, I'm going to replace Cornbert with Yuna, and I'm gonna do Hastiga there. So that Waka and Orin get hit with it. Because Yuna knows Hastiga. I am then, on her next turn, going to switch her back to Cornbert, and have him, hopefully in the meantime, Waka's been hitting with aim. I do need Waka to silence Proofify to buy me time, but I think it'll work. Because if I get hit with 3x aim on Cornbert, he can basically expend all of his MP to do full break on Seymour, which I think is going to help us a ton. Okay. Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and move this guy. Okay. We have 2 shots at this. Alright, everyone. We're gonna take a deep breath and pray that this hits. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that hit. Alright. Okay, so now Seymour has literally all of the brakes on him. So now, we are going to get Lulu out here. I would like to have Yuna on the field in place of Cornbert, but other than that, this is going perfectly so far. Although... She gets 2. Okay, perfect. Good. Helps us a little bit. Yeah, he needs to be poisoned. He needs to be taking damage. And with the breaks, he's actually going to be taking more damage, too. I just remembered, because it's all 4 breaks at once. Good. Good. Okay. This also means he's going to be doing far less damage. So, let's give it a shot. Perfect. Lulu will live. And we'll deal with the rest when we get there. That's okay. Okay. That could have gone a lot worse, actually. That could have been extremely bad. Nah, it's gonna be faster if I Mega. Man, Orin doesn't get to go again, but I want a Hastiga anyway. And then he does. Cool. Which means Lulu also does not need to focus, which saves us some time. It does, yeah. It does raise my magic defense if I do, though. It literally costs me nothing to do this, so I'm gonna do it. Okay. And then... Nope, can't go again. Oh, wait. Double cast. Then black magic. Good. And she's doing quad 9 because of the metal break. Okay. We're gonna have you do Sentinel mode again, Orin. Godspeed. Okay. Okay. Okay, yep. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Good. Oh, my lord, we get a lot of turns. Okay. Get up. Bitch. Heal. Yep. Okay. He's on ice now. We have time to get Lulu out of here before her turn. Okay. Whew. Could have been bad. I almost healed him. We're on ice now. Yeah, so it's fire. Okay. Good. We are gonna have to move one of his things. We're gonna get Cornbread out here to do it. Because he has the, He has Ice Eater on. Move. Okay. Does Yuna have ice proof on, or is it the only proof she doesn't have? She has it. Okay, so we're gonna want her out here instead of Lulu. Cannot make Orin go before Seymour does. Fuck. That really was our defense against the break. I think we just heal Orin and hope for the best. Unless... Yeah, I think that's what we have to do. Good. Okay. Titus and Yuna will survive. Uh-huh. Good. Good. Okay. Whoa. Whoa! Okay. Yuna needs to be up. We're gonna X Potion Orin. He's still gonna be ice. I would like to do some damage. That would be really cool, actually. But Lulu doesn't have ice. And I really don't want to chance that, you know? Hold on. We might as well. And then... Okay. And then... more or less does the trick with Yuna. Okay. Thinking so hard, gamers. Oh, we do not need that here. Good. Thank you, Fruitune. Oh, okay. I forgot Orin has magic counter on! Sorry, probably didn't catch it. What I said was I forgot that Orin has magic counter on. So that just... Whoa, that just wrecked Seymour. Okay. I'm gonna go back into Sentinel mode for Orin because I still think that's best. I have no idea what Seymour's overdrive is, and it scares the shit out of me, to be honest with y'all gamers. I gotta move one of his guys. I gotta move one of his guys. Okay. It's water and ice now. That dude was... He still has ×1.5. But I'm now worried the water's gonna kill us all, because we don't have anybody that has, water, because I didn't put it on anybody. I don't really know what to do about that. If anything. Thinking really hard. For now, we can do some damage. Okay. Does Lulu, or does Yuna have, or is it the only one that she doesn't have? It might be the only one she doesn't have. Nope, she has waterproof. Okay, so we're not all going to die. That's good. We're not all gonna die, but I could give us a little more of a chance. Proofs aren't really gonna help us all that much, are they, gamers? If I Null Blaze, or if I Null Tide, it's not really gonna help us all that much. So, I would rather just give us the best odds possible. Let's see what happens. Uh-huh. Sure. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Uh-huh. Hepta, sure. Oh! Okay. I would love nothing more, gamers, than to summon an Aeon right now. Damn it. Or have Cornbird give it to her, then have her do it. But it's not gonna happen, gamers. And I'm afraid. I am so scared of what this move is. Yuna's poisoned, too. Sir Orin. At least we'll learn what the overdrive is. He does this in the OG too, but he doesn't have an overdrive gauge, I don't think. Uh-oh! But he also gave himself, like, a lot of good stuff. Yeah. Okay. Kimari can dispel it, but he's slow as shit. But if Yuna dispels it, she dies. She has poison on. See, I think we just have to Sentinel. No, I don't like that. I mean, we have to dispel, right, gamers? That's the only choice we have right now.
Who will drown in Spira's sorrow?
I'm afraid! I'm scared! Okay! I mean, geez, I expected that to do some damage, but oh my god! Okay, we did a lot better that time, gamers. I'm not gonna let that one dampen our spirits too much. We have now controlled for Ultima, and we more or less know what he'll do on every turn. That is more progress than we've made before. I do think having Auron in the fight early helped, especially because he has a magic counter. But I don't know if it's worth it to give him the fucking immune to a lot of things that we had, or if we just keep this the way that it is. He's immune to zombie, otherwise I would try to customize that one for us. I think we're gonna keep him the way that he is so that he lives. Magic counter ended up being big. As long as he's not sleeping, magic counter is gonna do work for us. Yeah, let's just try that again. We're just gonna have to damage him a lot faster. I think if we lose this time, I'm gonna try to give Auron sleep proof, because sleep proof would be huge. Sleep proof and some wards, maybe, would be really, really big for Auron. Because then he doesn't sleep, which means every single spell he gets hit with, he's gonna counterattack. And that would be really big. So let's give it one more try with the setup that we have right now. We know that Requiem basically just kills us. So, the only way we're going to live through that is to summon an Aeon as a meat shield. That's the only way we're gonna live through that. We made quite a lot of progress, actually. I'm trying some positive affirmations. Him having all the brakes on was also really big and really helpful. Okay. We're gonna silence attack. Make him waste his next turn. Might as well do some extra damage here. Good. Yep. Uh-huh. So, here comes the slow. Slow beam. Okay, your work here is done, at least temporarily. We're gonna change you out with Orin. We're gonna go Sentinel mode. No, actually. You would not go twice even if this hit, I guess, actually. We're going to go Sentinel mode. It's been helping us a lot. Because I want the brakes to hit. I do. But... we're gonna have you in a turn one of the things, I think, is the best use of this turn. We're gonna have Lulu focus if she can, because that's gonna give us more magic defense, all of us. Yep. We're gonna up Orin's odds of survival. Good. I know we don't have the brakes on yet, but we'll get them on soon. Good. Problem is that magic attacks don't wake you up. Orin and Lulu are both sleeping. Shit. No, now Orin's dead, but... not a good start this time around, gamers. I mean, that'll heal us, but... that'll heal us too. That'll heal us too. Yeah, we're fucked. No, wait, Lulu's awake now. Maybe we're not fucked. Hornbird has Ice Eater. So I want to turn one of his things. Oh my god! Let's see what we can't do here. Yeah, Yuna has Ice Proof, so we need to keep her here. I'm just trying to think of something useful she can do. Has Seymour been slowed? He has. Okay. He hasn't been broken, but that's not something Yuna can do. Okay. Should have done it on herself. Good. Okay. It's ice again, so we're gonna want Yuna up. She is fast because she has auto haste in this one. Okay. Now is the time. Now is the time to choose. Okay. Alright. We're doing good. We're just gonna heal everyone. Good. We're gonna have Yuna cast Auto Life on herself, actually. In case that happens again. Then we're gonna have Warren go back into Sentinel mode. I know that means we didn't really do any damage this turn, but it will be worth it to be alive and safe. Good. Good. Uh-huh. It's alright. Water. Okay. We're on water. Unit does have waterproof. Okay. Will Lulu be able to get out of here before her turn? She will. Okay. She will take some damage, but... Nah. That's right, Waka has haste. Gotta remove one of his things. Okay, yep, I got it. So... that was worth, like, all of the MP to my name. No, wait a minute. Yuna needs to be here first. Yep. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to entrust my overdrive to Yuna, because on his next turn, or one of his next turns, Seymour's going to hit his overdrive. And we cannot have that happening, essentially. Yuna needs some MP, doesn't she? Jeez. So we're gonna entrust this to Yuna. We're gonna do it on our next series of turns. Because he won't do the overdrive this time around. Cool. Sure. Won't do anything to Yuna. Oh, that just healed it anyway. Cool. I can save that for later. Yuna has auto life on. I can do this. Our last mega. We're gonna be responsible with it. Yeah. She'll revive without poison. Or that! Hit Yuna. Good. Hit Yuna. Sure. Hit Titus. Good. Oh! Good! Yep. Good. And Yuna has her overdrive. Which means we can summon. In fact, since we have time, we might as well, you know, get her out of life-threatening peril. Since we have the time. Since we have the time. Since we have the time. We will have time to get her back in here. Thunder right now, or is it gonna be, Oh, you know what? We're gonna want to move one of his things, actually, before we do anything else. I just remembered that. Good. We're gonna do Lulu, and then we're gonna replace Orin with you, and then we're gonna overdrive. He doesn't take double damage from anything right now? Lulu has Lightning Eater on, so she's a good person to have out here, but, like, that's odd. Does it depend even further on, like, which one of these that we hit? Because I'm gonna put on the best talent show this town's ever seen, if that's true. Okay. Grand Summon because I have to. And if he's doing Thunder Magic, gamers, it might as well be aggro, right? So... we basically just need a meat shield, because I'm gonna use the shield command anyway. But... it might as well be aggro if he's doing Thunder Magic. So... we're going to shield. Okay.
But there is no salvation for the damned. Rest in
Right, and then
peace,
he's gonna do
eternal
Hyper Mighty
darkness.
G to himself. Yep, I remember.
Who will drown in
Good.
spirit sorrow?
Did his regen just heal 18,000 damage? Did y'all see that? I mean, I didn't have a choice regardless, but... aggro's probably gonna tank it. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Good. Doesn't matter. Okay. He is going to absorb Thunder, and my Overdrive is Thunder. So... but negates all spell effects. Okay, you know what? We're actually doing this. Good. Nothing. 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 Something. That's okay. That is exactly what we needed you to do, aggro. Change back to fire. Okay, we're back to the beginning. That is all we need you to do, aggro. Good boy. Okay. It's back to fire. We have to move one of his things. But while I have the time and the MP, I'm going to do this so that we have it for the future. He still has all his brakes on. He has auto life! Oh, come on, that's cheating! That is cheating! Auto life? Are you kidding? can't get rid of that. So, we gotta be prepared for that, I guess. Might as well get some damage in, I think. So we're going back to Blizzard. Although, I think I want to replace Lulu with Auron, actually. I want to do this. And then... Aw, but Lulu had Fire Eater on. Damn. Yuna has Fireproof on, though. So I'm just gonna have her move one of his things. Hope for the best. Uh-huh. Sure. Uh-huh. Good. No! Oh, wait! I forgot I did that! That's nothing. That's nothing. No! Oh, we did great that time, gamers. We did great that time. That was actually really good. We know to use aggro because it's not impossible. It's not. It's not. They never have been. I think, assuming each attempt lasts exactly that long, I have 1 to 2 more in me, maybe. If we don't win today, by some miracle, I'm gonna do some, off-camera research and see if there's just something I'm missing. But it is not impossible. It's not. Did we do anything with... No, I think we ultimately kept everyone where they were. Okay. Basically, it is not possible for us to defeat him before he does his overdrive once. That's not possible. But the fight itself is not impossible.
Sin, I am part.
Sin,
I will learn to control it.
I would do it on double speed, but I hate that it turns off the sound effects, and the sound effects really do help me know what's going on.
Since you were gracious enough to dispose of Unalesca,
So...
the only means of destroying sin
I'm gonna keep it on
is
standard
forever
speed.
gone. Now nothing can stop us.
So yes, meat shielding is the way we are going to survive Requiem. It's the only way.
You should.
So... Okay. Yep. Fire. That's where we're starting. Aggro worked out really well just because he has the Arrow Spark ability. So maybe we'll get lucky again. Maybe we will. Alright, Waka, you're up. Okay. Solid. Uh-huh. Alright, deep breath. It's been working so far. Okay. Good. Want Yuna and Lulu out here. So, this is what we have for now. Oh shit, I meant to move one of his things. Now I have to. Okay. I have to move that or I'll die. Hit, 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 please. Good. Okay. Uh-huh. Good! Lucky us. Whoa. That was the killer. Okay. Basically doesn't matter. Unfortunately, Lulu and Yuna both got hit with those nasty status effects, which I don't really like, but... Okay. Yeah. Get out of here, Kimari. Do some more damage while we can. Well, he's got all the brakes on, so now it's gonna be quad 9. Yep. Good. Sure. Nothing. It's okay. Lulu, please. Good. Now he's gonna rotate. Okay. We're actually gonna get Lulu out of here because she doesn't have protection against ice. Cornbird does, so we're gonna keep him here. Good. We're gonna keep Yuna here because she has Ice Proof, and to help charge her Overdrive. Has he been slowed? He has not. Okay, gonna do that. And we're gonna move his thing. Hey! This is a whole ass nightmare. Thanks for dropping in, Big D. We sure are doing our best. The last attempt was really, really, really good. I think we got him about halfway down. I'm starting to learn how this fight functions. Just don't hit Kimari and we're fine. Yeah, well, I spoke that into existence. That was my fault. Ah! Okay. That one scared me, I'm not gonna lie. We take those. Yeah, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, you'll see in the VOD. The last attempt was really, really, really good, actually. So, right. So if we can keep that momentum, I'll be really, really happy. He's still on ice. So, Yuna and Kimari, well, Yuna's fully healed. We're gonna do this, because we're gonna need that for later. And we'll let Cornbird's Overdrive just keep charging. We are getting there, yeah. I don't know if we'll beat him today, but we are learning quite a bit. We're keeping Yuna where she is because she's ice-proof. What can we do? Cast auto life on herself that actually ended up coming in handy. We're gonna do that. We want to keep Cornbird out here because he, I want to keep Cornbird out here because he, God, I lost my train of thought. He has Ice Eater on. He's got that shit on. give this a shot. Might miss, but... Nope, we got it. Okay. I'm gonna put Orin on Sentinel mode again, because that worked really well last time. Good. Just don't hit Orin. What can you do? One each. Yep. Yuna, please. Ah! That's about as good as I could have hoped for, to be honest. Doing good. This is water. Yuna does have waterproof. She's the only person who does. Get up. Might as well, because Cornburn is slow, not good. Might as well speed Orin up too. Okay. We're gonna heal everyone. We are not fucking around, boys. Good. Ice again, huh? Okay, well, we're gonna Sentinel with Orin, because that's extremely helpful. Corbett has Ice Eaters, so we're keeping him here. Lulu doesn't have enough time to get in and out before her next turn, does she? Even if she does this. No, she doesn't. Okay. We're not chancing that right now. We're just gonna hope this does a little bit more damage. Good. Wow. Okay, good. I can either fully heal Orin or give him Shell. I'm gonna give him Shell. Okay. Sure. That means none of those hit Yuna. That's good, actually. That's okay. We take those. Get up, boys. He's still on water. Does Lulu have time to get in and out before it's her turn? She does. Okay. This doesn't matter. I get Riku in here because she hasn't done anything, to be honest. Wouldn't that be funny if that actually worked? It a full damage. But it did what I needed to do. Okay. And we're doing aggro again. No, wait. It's taking extra damage from, he's gonna cast water. Shit. Norton, I guess, is just the hardiest one after that, so... I like aggro because he does have the ability to just completely nullify Seymour's Hyper Mighty G. So let's go with aggro, actually. Seymour is going to Hyper Mighty G. and then he's gonna do Requiem. And I want to be able to nullify that. But I don't think I'm gonna have enough turns. If I do this, I will. Gave myself an extra turn by doing that, actually. Might as well. He's gonna do Hyper Mighty G first. Then I'm gonna nullify it, and I'm gonna shield. Unfortunately, it is also going to give him auto life, but I cannot prevent him from doing that. Yeah, we want that regen fucking out of there. Oh, but now I don't have enough turns because he gave himself haste. Okay, you know what, though? All I really need is a meat shield. And so, if he can go down swinging and just get rid of it, and then I don't have to do Dispel, and he's not regenning the whole time, I think this is still good. So, let's go aggro. Because he's gonna die. Last time, Big D, I don't know if you're still here. Last time it worked out really well because he was actually on the Thunder part of his cycle when his Overdrive gauge filled. And so we summoned aggro, and then he just cast Thunder on aggro like 17,000 times, and just didn't do anything. Because aggro absorbs Thunder just inherently. So that was pretty cool. But as long as the party did not get hit with that, I think we're fine. Oh. Thank you for your service. Alright. Riku did something, which means everybody's gone. So, we can bring our A game. He's still on water. But on the off chance he does cast, like, one ice. Lulu can't get in and out, can't shake before her turn's over. Nah. Shit. And Lulu only has, a couple of eaters on. Lightning and fire, yeah, so we need her to not be in here right now. Let's see? Maybe? Good! Nice. No, not that. Yuna has auto life on. Her overdrive will go up when the other two get hit, though. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Nice. That was easy. And? Good. Now we're on the lightning cycle, which means Lulu can come back. And I think lightning is the only proof that Yuna doesn't have. It is. Oh, but auto haste is so good. I actually think I'm gonna leave her where she is. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I have no choice. I'm actually gonna bring Lulu back because she has the appropriate eater ability, so Lulu's going to survive. And I can't actually do any damage, because if I do, I risk Ultima. Come on, little Cactuar, please hit. Game's over, kids. Oh no, it counted! Oh, thank God! Even though it missed, it actually still moved the thing. We're actually fine. Never mind. I was being Doomer for no reason. Yep. just because Yuna doesn't have lightning proof. Is my problem. But Lulu is dying if I don't do something about that. It's okay. Get up, Yuna. Did that cut Seymour's turn short? That's actually really cool. I think it did. Nope. I lied. Fuck. These attempts are starting to take longer because we're doing well. So you know what, gamers? I got one more in me for today. One more try. That'll be a good length of stream. That'll be a real solid attempt. We were doing good. We were doing really good. We're getting very good at the fight, and I think I actually am gonna do it on double speed this time. I don't like that it gets rid of the sound effects, but these fights are taking a long time to happen now. So
Don't you
I wish it doubled the cutscene. I wish the cutscene was playing at double speed.
Sin?
I will learn to control it.
And I can't skip this line for some reason.
I have all the time in the world. Since you were gracious enough to
We're doing good, gamers. I appreciate the good energy we're having today, but this is just hard. And I didn't think, to be honest with y'all, I did not think we'd beat him today, but I did anticipate making some degree of progress and, like, learning the fight, which we have done.
By all means, try. You should thank me. Your death.
Clean my water bottle again. It's getting lipstick all over it. Make sure it's not too scared. No, it's not. It looks fine. That's just using my phone as a mirror. Okay. Good. Waka, we need you to do your one and only thing. Silence proof. Good. It's weird without the sound effects, right? And I get why they're turned off when you have the booster on, but it's weird. You know what I'll do? I think I'll turn it on during Seymour's turns, but leave it off during my turn. I think that's a good compromise. We're gonna cast slow on him. You know, we're actually gonna have Waka do this while he's going fast. Bring Yuna back. For now. We're just going Sentinel mode. Okay. That's why I wanted Hornbird, isn't it? We need the breaks. But I think it's okay for the first turn that we don't have them. Show on Orin, get the show on the road. Yep. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Good. That's okay. Ooh. Not the most fun. Okay. Farmbert, you're up. Deep breaths, gamers. It's worked every single time. Okay. Aw. Have fun being a supportive husband. Thanks for coming in. I don't think we'll beat him today, but you have seen a lot of the progress that we've made. I really appreciate you stopping by. Yeah. No, that's all right, actually. I think we're gonna leave it there, gamers. I think we, No, you know what? Are we gonna leave it there? I would like another, like, good attempt. I think we just got bad luck on that one. Because we've only been going for about 2 hours, and we usually go for anywhere between 2 and 2.5, so I think we've got one more left in us. But I am starting to get a little hungry. And you know what they say, you're not you when you're hungry. They do say that.
Don't you? I am part of him.
Singe.
I will learn to control it from within.
Oh, I didn't add that one.
I have all the time in the world. Since you
There we
were
go.
gracious enough to dispose of Untitled, the only means of destroying sin
Is forever gone. Now nothing can stop us.
Nothing can stop us.
Well, we can.
Well,
By all means, try. Your death means your father's life.
You should thank.
Alright. Here we go. We're gonna try this one more time. You know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm gonna use my double cast not to damage him, because we're not even doing as much damage anyway. I'm gonna use it to move the thing. Actually. Let's try that. That moves it. So now it's already moved, we don't have to worry about that. Go, Cornbird, I believe in you. Hit the full break, please. I am begging you. Why is he absorbing fire now? And taking half damage from ice? Are y'all seeing this? I just remembered. Different things move it different ways. Because it was moving towards thunder before with physical attacks. Oh my god, that did not help us at all. Well, he still needs this. Fuck me! Okay, we need Yoon out here because she's proofed. Because now if I attack it physically, it's gonna go back to fire. Fuck me! I mean, do I let Cornbert try again? Like, what do I do? And even if he gets another turn, he doesn't have any MP. We're gonna slow Seymour is what we're gonna do. So now he's not taking any particular... I'm gonna focus, actually. I'm gonna take advantage of these turns to focus. And then I'm actually gonna do this. I'm gonna hit. This is gonna go back to fire. Yep. And then I'm gonna hit physically with Lulu. Damn, I thought I was really saving myself some time there. Now it's gonna be like it was before. I'm gonna go back over to Thunder. No. Nice save, Cornbert. Okay, well, nothing's gonna happen to Lulu or Yuna. I'm glad Lulu doesn't have the status ailments this time. Me and my big fucking mouth, gamers. Wow, y'all are just that fast. That's good, actually. Okay, double cast. Although... we're gonna let Cornbert try the breaks again, but in the meantime we need to start doing some damage, so... we're gonna do that. Go, Orin, go, please. Hit, 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 hit. Good. Okay. I can live with this, actually. Uh-huh. Good. Perfect, actually. Damn, you missed both times. Well, now we're on Blizzard. Okay. Taking extra damage from fire right now, so let's do that. Good. Unit does have ice proof. Okay. Need to hit that. Back to fire. No. Okay, that's about all we can do, I think. I don't understand this game anymore, gamers. I mean, I guess Thunder's doing normal damage, so let's do that, but like... sure, that's doing close to the max anyway, but I'm still confused. Should've gotten Cornbird in here. I knew I was forgetting to do something that was, like, really important. Well, Yuna got her overdrive charged. Yeah, that's it, gamers. I'm done. I'm getting mad. We had a couple of really, really good runs in there. So I'm gonna do my homework, and hopefully we're gonna come back next week and get really close, if not outright defeat him. Thanks as always for your support, thanks for your contributions, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.